Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. These are low carb chicken chalupas. Chicken chalupas are one of my go-tos at Taco Bell. If you don't know what it is basically like a fried chicken taco with taco toppings inside. It's revolutionary, but I'm gonna show you a low carb version with my fried chicken coating. If you guys haven't seen it in my other videos, make sure to check those out. But I'm gonna be using different seasonings this time to make it as close to the OG Taco Bell as possible. First thing we're gonna do is I have some thinly sliced chicken breast. I just bought it already thinly sliced from the grocery store. If you want, you can thinly slice it yourself. I don't like doing that myself, so that's why I bought it already pre-done. I'm gonna take the chicken breast and we are going to hit it with the meat mallet to make it as thin and large as possible. So you're gonna take your meat mallet and with this sharper side down, not only does it make it thin as possible, even thinner than when it's thinly sliced, but it also tenderizes the meat. You're gonna do this for as many chicken breasts or chicken chalupas as you're gonna make. So do this for all of your chicken breasts. For the seasoning, you're just gonna use whatever your taco seasoning of choice is. I happen to have this one by Kinder at home, so that's what I'm going to use. It really doesn't matter, just use whatever's to your preference. Just make sure you read the ingredients to ensure that it is low carb and keto friendly for you. If you're not someone who is watching your macros or carb count, just use whichever one you like. Now, you guys already know that I like to add my seasoning to each part of the coating process, but I'm also gonna season the chicken itself. So we're just gonna take our taco seasoning and season all of the chicken breasts. Now, to make sure that you have an even coating of the seasoning, don't do it right on top of the chicken, kind of raise your arm a little bit higher, and that spreads out the seasoning. I only did the coating to one side of the chicken because this particular taco seasoning is a little bit saltier than some other ones that you may find. If you're using one without salt, then you can do it on both sides. But since I'm gonna be adding the taco seasoning to each layer of my coating for the chicken, I don't wanna overdo it too much and make it too salty. Right here, I have my coconut flour. I'm using this coconut flour by Bob's Red Mill. I really like the quality of this one. Not sponsored, but I highly recommend the Bob's Red Mill coconut flour. For my pork panko, y'all already know, I love this one by Pork King Good. Again, not sponsored, but just really a huge fan of this product. I've linked it in my Amazon links down in the description below. And I'm using the original flavor. You can use the unflavored one as well. That one's a little bit less salty. This one's really not too salty, the original flavor. And because it's original, it only tastes like pork panko, and that's not really that much of a flavor. It just adds that crunch. I also have my eggs here for the egg wash. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my seasoning and I am going to put it in each layer, both the coconut flour and the pork panko, and also into the egg wash. To coat your chicken, make sure you have the wet hand and then you also have the dry hand. That way you don't get any of the cakiness from either layer onto your hand when you're actually coating the chicken. I'm gonna make sure that all the seasoning is in the pork panko, nice and evenly distributed. Same thing with the coconut flour. We're gonna take our chicken and we're going to dump it into the coconut flour to make sure it is coated on both sides. Then we're going to put it into the egg wash. Use the other hand to coat it in the egg wash. Shake off any excess and then throw it in with the pork panko. And I like to take my hand and first spread the pork panko on top, coat the top of the chicken, And using that dry hand, I'm flipping it over, making sure that all parts of the chicken are nice and coated. And once your chicken is coated, just set it back on the cutting board or whatever you're using to put your chicken on, and do that for all of the chicken breasts. So we're going in with our coconut flour, shake off the excess, and throw it in with the pork panko. If you aren't already subscribed to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and also like this video while you're at it. It's time to fry our chicken. So I have a nonstick pan. I'm gonna take some avocado oil and pour it into the pan, coating the entire bottom. Once your oil is nice and hot, you're gonna take your chicken and lay it out away from you into the oil. We're gonna let this cook for about a minute on the first side and then flip it over to crisp it up on the other side. It's been about a minute. Let's take our chicken and flip it over to cook on the other side. Once your chicken is done, it's gonna look nice and crispy like this. You're gonna take it out of the oil and set it aside on a pan. Do this for all the chicken that you're gonna make. My fried chicken is done. I have put it into my taco shells. Now, you can do two things. You can either leave the chicken as is and put your toppings on almost like a toast situation, but since I have these taco holders, I'm gonna put my chicken in the taco holder. I will link these taco holders that I got on Amazon down in the description below if you're interested in purchasing them. Really inexpensive, and it kind of makes it, you know, more fun. So I've taken the chicken and I just kind of press it in. Because it's nice and warm still, it is very malleable, so you can actually make it into a taco form. You can either do it, you know, this way, so it's kind of like long up, although you don't have as much space on the inside. So I do it the long ways, so I have more room for toppings. Here are the toppings that I'm gonna be using. I have some avocado, jalapeno, onion, tomato, sour cream, and a little bit of lime. Put whatever toppings you want. If you wanna add some more protein into there, you're welcome to. You wanna add some shredded cheese, go for it. But these are the ones that I like to use. First, I'm gonna add my avocado. So I'm gonna scoop it out and just place it right in there. Next, we're gonna take some of our jalapeños. Some red onion. Tomato. And most importantly, sour cream. I'm gonna top it off with some lime juice right on top. Guys, I am like salivating looking at this. I would argue this is better than Taco Bell. And what's really important about this is it is guilt-free. So you get all the joy of what you enjoy at Taco Bell, a chicken chalupa. I cannot wait to dig in. Let's take this one right here. Doesn't that just look so delicious? Oh, can't wait. Cheers. That really hits the spot, especially when you're craving fast food like that. So, so delicious, low carb, keto friendly, good for you. Yes, I said good for you. And I just can't wait for you guys to try this one. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Also hit that notification bell to never miss a tasty upload. Till next time.